Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a standard hub off of a lawnmower tire. Now I was going to give these to someone, but these things are so dry rotted. We got the tube at least. We're going to make this right here. Actually, let me move it up. Still seeing it there. We're going to make this right in here to a hub that fits into, let me get one, into one of these. At least that's the idea. We have to get a couple things ready here. I'm working on some old heating vents too, so what you're going to need is, for starters, you're going to need the rim off, the tire off the rim, and the rim off your mower. But you see that. Let me go get a grinder. Now you can do all this all different ways. I'm not going to say anything to people who watch this, because people who watch this, we're country folk. But I made video before where I didn't have a shirt on. I was doing a thing about solar panels for my bus, turning the RV into a bus, and people went crazy. But thanks to the people who went crazy, because that's how I got all my viewers. I'm only a little over 1,000, but I got enough to get monetized. I haven't got any really big stuff yet where I can make money to buy more projects. Like this project right here, I'll probably make it a mud mower, straighten it up. Now I might sell it, I don't know. Me, personally, I would like to go to Bisnable Beach down with cars and cams and do something, but it takes money. I think that's this month anyway. Might be next month. But I'd have to have something to haul the mower, and there's no way that little S10 of mine would make, that's got 300 some thousand miles, it wouldn't make it 500 miles, or close to 500 miles probably. Little car would. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to cut on the inside of this, right here where the slip is, where they're welded together. I'm going to cut on the outside. So I'm going to end up, and you'll want to watch this. I did one safety mistake so far. I haven't put my glasses on. There you go. You want to watch this when you're cutting this, the way the sparks are going, because they're going to come back at you maybe, or the other way. And you do not want to press real fast and hard with these blades. If you watch videos before, like what could happen videos, these blades will break and they'll go right up through. Let me move up some. They'll go right through these glasses you're wearing. So be careful, people. And there we go. You can see how far I cut it in, because it bows out. It comes in and bows out. If you start cutting right on this seam, the only thing you might get is one of these two sides. I'm trying to keep both of these sides together. And I'm letting the blade do all the work. I'm going to cut up to about that far. Then I'm going to stop. Then I'm going to do the other side. Because if I cut it all the way, then it's going to be leaning. That's all I want to cut on that side, so I'm going to switch it over. Because if I cut it all the way off, it's going to be leaning. I'm going to try to cut it, and now you're going to be able to cut it. Now, when I cut it, I'm going to start here and make the other spot on the other side. Because you can see it's loose, but it's still rolling straight. Started to cut in a little too close here, so I got to bring it back out. I'm way off. I'm going to try to straighten it up the best I can. I don't know how good I'm going to get it. like these grinders with the triggers because when you let go, it stops. The push grinders, they're alright. That's what I used to use. But this one I got pretty close, straight off. Didn't want that. I wanted actually, as you see, a lip there. So now we're going to go ahead and see if we can cut this, and I'm holding it here. It is warm, so you're going to have to watch it. There it is. A 2.5 and when it was made into one. Now it's 2. And that's something. These are something like what they used to use on the stacks on dragsters. Now you gotta remember your backside always goes like this. But depends on where you put your rim. If you bolt your rim to the back, you want this clean. You bolt your rim to the front, you want that clean. Now you can go in and fine tune that, or grind it down, or whatever you want it. Then you can see it better. So what I'm going to do is see if I can find something. Got a screwdriver as I use a pry bar. Let's see if it fits. Yep, it'll work. And all I'm going to do is try to fine tune this a little closer, so when I grind it, I don't have that much to grind. Don't know if it's going to work. If it starts kicking, let go. What? I'm going to use the hose.
What?
Hose. Garden hose.
I don't know, but you should put something in your hand.
Well, I'm going to try the garden hose after it soaks a while. See if it comes off. Alright. That was just me talking about that paint stuff. It's stuff out there I sprayed on something, try to take the paint off. Alright, I got it pretty well close. where I need it. And always set your grinder. Always set your grinder up. Because if that trigger was broke, this one's got the lock on it. If it was broke, it would do this number. Now I can spin. You don't want that. Turn it off. And if you're done with it, unplug it. Let's see how close we got it. I know it's going to be a lot, need to be trimmed. It goes on the back side. You know what, guys? If we grind that edge off and make it good, it might almost just perfectly fit in there. Look. So let me get my little remote. I'm gonna pause you, and then we'll come back and I'll show you. I'll grind this down and see what it does. Okay, this was a brand new blade. Let me show you. I know I got one more. And all these blades and stuff, that most of all my tools you see me use are Harbor Freight. Move back some so you can see it. This blade just a couple minutes ago looked like that blade. This blade is still good. I'm gonna get most of it down, but gotta watch it because that's extremely hot. But you can see I got the backside most of, where you see the blue tint and stuff, that's when it got extremely hot. I'm pushing a little harder. You don't need to. If you can cut this real close without messing this piece up or grinding all the weld off, should be alright. But all I'm doing is slowly taking away all the material I don't want. And I'm making sure, trying to get it flush back where the other spot is. Trying. You might not be able to do it this way. You might have a different way. If you had a plasma cutter, you could probably cut that off and cut it right up real easy if you would. That's one tool that I don't got in my tricks of boxes or whatever. I'm more old school because I can't afford it. You can get a plasma cutter for like $300, a Chinese one. Or it's made over in China or something. They probably work. This, and don't ever do what you're seeing me do right here. Don't do it, guys. That thing would come on, I'd be going to the hospital. Don't do it. That's a no-no. Always unplug it. Just because you see someone doing it on YouTube doesn't mean you gotta try it. did something I just told you guys not to do. Well, I set the grinder down, set it on side by accident. Thing could have took off and hit me. I pushed a little hard right there, but I can fix that with well if I need to. Just take your time. Keep on spinning it. That's all I'm doing. I'm in no big rush. Another thing, if you ain't comfortable holding the grinder in one hand, use two or use another one. Don't do everything you see on YouTube or videos. Do it the way you feel comfortable, guys. Got a little bit right here. Looks like I clean up. It's not all the way back yet. And the reason I'm doing that, I'm making it less sharp on the edges. That thing is just extremely warm. Something you wouldn't probably want to pick up. But let's see how close we got it. Valve stems out. That all supposed to fit in there, guys. It's not a perfect fit as of right now, but if I grind around that circle and make the outer edge smaller, probably will fit. But before I do that, I would like to see if I could get centered and get some holes. That way if I stick it back in or something marked where I would be able to tell. It don't have to be exact, just a rough idea. Now I tried to keep the two holes that I got away. That way they're in the middle of the other holes. Don't do this, guys. It does work, but don't do it. One slip of my finger or something. It wasn't moving very fast, but it would tear you up. I don't even know if that's really marking it, but We're gonna find out. Set the back over. And you gotta watch for stuff like this. That's a piece of metal. If it's your garage and you ain't worried, it's alright. But if you got other people walking around, that get in your shoe, you know it. No, I'm not drilling these. Now all I gotta do is grind the outside of this smaller. The reason I did that is that this right here marked that I can see. You can't probably see it to great. You can't even see it. You might be able to. It's giving me a reference point. Now I just gotta slowly grind this down. This is gonna be part one because this is kind of long. Grind that down. Needs a good bit taken off the way it looks. Looks like I'm gonna have to cut down into here. Because it's got a weld in here. Unless if I could get these tires, if I could get them tires up, I don't know. No, let's try something else. I'm still here, guys. These will probably work right on there. These are 8-inch rims too. These are golf cart tires. Or golf cart tires and rims. No, they wouldn't be good for mud mowing. I know someone's probably already thinking. But, you know what? It sets flat automatically. No modifying. If I can get them tires broke off, these should be 8s. It's 8.5 by 8. That rim right there actually fits good. No modifications, look. Dead center. So you could go this route, or you could go the ATV route. I would say the bolt pattern is probably the same. Let me go ahead and unplug this grinder since we're not using it. I got a bolt here. So you know I ain't fibbing to you. That bolt is about center to center. But the problem is getting these off. Nope, they're actually closer. It's just that the hub inside is different. So you do have choices out there. Most golf cart rims and tires are 8x8s, and it's about the same width on the rim probably. I don't have a actual tape measure, I don't think, out here. I'll use this just for rough measurement. That rim is something roughly like that. This rim's wider. So it looks like we probably are going to be using them rims. Because if not, it'd actually bring your tire up, it'd suck it in. So looks like we're going to have to do a lot of modifications to your hub. But it's so close, guys. I wonder if it would fit the other way if we get around that valve stem. A little bit of grinding, I could put that on like that. That would suck the wheel in too. Don't need much. I think we're going to do that, guys. We're just going to grind the back. We're going to grind this, and we're going to put it in the front. I know when you're on the trail, if you had to switch rims or tires, it'd be harder, but then I'll have to tear this and grind this all up. Then, and also it's going to set the tire in a little bit on that tractor. So, alright, well that's how you make your lawnmower wheels or lawnmower rims and the hubs. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. You didn't, thumbs down, at least you watch one. Please subscribe and bye till later. Now we gotta find the remote.